Okay, so right now I want to talk about the state of masculinity, where I see it going, what's going to happen, and where we're going to end up in the next 10 years. Because right now things are looking a little bleak, aren't they, right? You look around, everywhere you look, looks like everything's turning feminine. Looks like, masculinity is being ostracized every single day. Young boys are being emasculated at a very young age, which they are, and is all true. Okay, this is all happening. This is not a conspiracy theory anymore, right? Even though people back in the day are like, "Nah, conspiracy theory, that will never happen." It's happening, man. It's happening. Okay, it's definitely happening as these fountains go off behind me here. Pretty awesome. But what do I think is going to happen in the future? Is this going to continue to get worse? Is feminism just going to completely take over like it currently is right now? Is it going to just reign supreme, and are we going to have a matriarchy in the future? My prediction for that would be no, and here's the reason why. Okay, my prediction for the future is there's going to be a turning point, because it's basic Murphy's Law, right? What goes up must come down. Okay, and I see this happening in the future mostly because of content like this getting out there. It's crazy to me whenever I go onto YouTube and I see like other guys repeating the same talking points, or other guys even offline, right? Just being out there, hearing them repeat talking points that they heard from content creators like similar to me, similar to my content, if not my content directly. It tells me that the word is getting out and guys are waking up. And that's the main thing that content like this is doing for guys. It's waking guys up to the lie, right? It's making guys realize they've been sold a lemon. So in 10 years, will we still be where we are right now? And here's the bleak part that I need to tell you guys. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Okay? It's going to get worse before it's going to get better. However, the more knowledgeable you are, the more enlightenment you have, okay? Especially the more of this red pill type knowledge you have, the more awake you're going to be, right? The more you're going to be able to avoid a lot of these dark times ahead of us, where I believe it's going to be an all-out tug of war for control of the direction of society, culture for that matter, right? Because right now we are living in an absolute upside down world, okay? Where good is bad and bad is good, right? People have been gaslit, groomed, and indoctrinated to believe what's evil is good and what's good is evil. What's right is wrong and what's wrong is right. No. Okay? Because that's the feminine talking. That's the emotions talking. Right? Because emotions are feminine. They're not logical. They don't make sense. Right? They are void of common sense. But once we get back to a place of reason, logic, facts, then we will reverse this upside down world, and it will become at least more recognizable, more normal for you guys who are older, might be my age, right? It will start to look like at least the way it was before. Okay? Something closer to that. But again, before it gets better, it is going to get worse. And I believe there will be an all-out battle at some point in the future. Might even be a civil war. I don't know. But there's going to be a battle. Okay? There's already a battle going on right now. But it's going to get even uglier, okay? Especially with more guys waking up. We're going to have to go through at least another generation of guys being raised to know that, hey, you don't have to buy in to the lies of, the lies of the current social narrative. Instead, there's another viewpoint that you can learn from, which is ours, right? Which I believe is right, is correct, because we're on the right side of history, right? Which is based on an objective reality, not a subjective reality, like the one we're currently living in right now, which is why we're in an upside down world, because all the people at the top, politicians, government, powerful elites, have gaslit everyone into believing that everything's subjective. No. 65 different genders, everything's subjective. You can't really describe what a man is or a woman is. You know, they changed language, right? Now you can't even say the word mother. It's called birthing. Where is this shit coming from? Right? They're changing history books. NFL teams are being forced to change their names. You know, statues are being removed and everything else. What's at the end of this? It's because they want to basically remove our history, and they want to replace it with one that fits their social narrative, right? Which is, for the most part, subjective. It's not based on actual facts. A lot of these people who live in a subjective reality hate facts. They hate truth. They hate statistics, because that will expose them. Okay, that will expose them. But, you know, part of my content and learning red pill stuff is you don't want to be part of the matrix anymore. You don't want to be living in this illusion that is not real. Instead, you want to live in reality, right? I mean, I teach the dating stuff, so, you know, part of teaching the dating stuff is, you know, I don't teach you that, oh, women are all like princesses and goddesses. No, they have some faults, man. Join us in reality. You know, join us in reality. I do see it turning around as long as we can continue to get the word out to other men, and we can wake up other men and pull them out of this, you know, BS subjective reality that they're being pulled into to live in, you know, this upside down world where everything's subjective, you know? That's not necessarily good, and that's not necessarily evil. It's like, bitch, yes it is, right? That's evil, okay? That's not evil, right? You know, 1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 2 = 4. There are certain realities that you cannot just, you know, subjectively look at and color with your emotions because you don't like it. Okay? However, I do see the tide turning at some point in the future. Will it happen overnight? No. Will it happen without a fight? No. Is the other side going to fight tooth and nail to hang on to the narrative that they've been controlling for, you know, really the last 50 years since feminism? They're not going to give it up so easy. We need more soldiers. We need more men to wake up. We need these simps to stop doing their bidding for them. All these pussy-ass simps that you see at these women's marches wearing the pussy hat and all that, that are being basically used, you know, to do their heavy lifting for them, to do all their hard work for them. Those guys right now are the biggest problems. Because those are the guys that are really, you know, like selling out themselves, you know, for what? Because they think that they're going to have sex with these girls. But as time goes by and more guys wake up and more guys, and women for that matter, join us in this objective reality where they don't want to live in an upside down world, and they want to live in a reality that's based on reality and not fantasy and not subjectivity that is really, you know, designed to lead you to a support propaganda or, you know, an agenda, a greater agenda that they have. Instead, you want to live in a world where it's based on merit, it's based on what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. It's based on facts. Okay, I see that happening. Again, not overnight, but I do see a turn in the next 10 years. Even when I look at my own analytics and I see the amount of younger guys that are following me and messaging me and telling me that, like, wow, I never knew this. This is like music to my ears. And why aren't more people speaking up about this? Just like the cancel culture we're living in, if you don't agree with this, you know, if with this faction over here, they're just going to shut you down and shame you. They're not going to try to actually compete in the free marketplace of ideas. They're just going to try to shut you down and, you know, take away your ability to earn a living and shame you and all this other stuff. They don't want to be a part of that. you know, and they're waking up to it. And they're like, I can't believe my friends even think this is okay. And, you know, I'm going to start talking to them too. And, you know, I see more and more men waking up. So I do believe there's going to be a turn in this in the next decade, especially with the rise of, you know, thanks to mainstream internet. I think just we're going to be able to reach more guys, right? I mean, when it comes to women's issues, they control the media, right? They can get on like any talk show they want, any news program they want, and many of these talking heads are more than happy to give these women generously the time to talk to anybody and everybody about this on national television, whereas the man, they're not going to invite you on TV to talk to a national audience about men's issues. No, you'll be shamed if you do that. Instead, men, often in secrecy, have to resort to the internet, to forums, to YouTube, and often create these like secret profiles so their boss won't find out or their social circle won't find out, because you don't know who's red pill, who's blue pill, right? So they have to be careful. So we have to do this stuff in secrecy. I don't know why, but we do. That's the way it works. But more and more guys are continuing to wake up, and that's a very good sign, right? That's a very good sign that even just 5 years ago, half of this community didn't even exist. Half the guys in this community now were still blue pill, even just 5 years ago. So imagine what happens in another 5 years. Even more men wake up. And then 5 more years after that, even more men wake up. A lot of guys have been canceled for, you know, teaching the guys this stuff. But, I mean, the more guys you cancel, it's like the stronger the movement becomes. So they're often their own worst enemy when they try to cancel you, you know. I always take, like, the Ben Kenobi mindset to all this, like, strike me down and I shall become more powerful than you ever possibly imagined. You say something like that, but that's my mindset when it comes down to it. And it seems like we're becoming stronger and stronger as the years go by. I do see a turn coming because more and more guys are waking up, and it's going to lead to a revolution, man. And there will probably be an all-out civil war over control of, you know, the culture, the world, and the direction of society. But as always, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything I missed, anything you would like to share with the tribe. Drop those comments below. Always love to read them. Always love seeing you guys in my comments. Always very entertaining. So drop those comments below. As always, this is Matt Cross from Alpha Male Secrets. Do not forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton when you actually subscribe to my channel. So please make sure you're subscribed to the Alpha Male Secrets channel as well. And for all of you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform. And the reason I'm doing that is to protect my premium content from YouTube in the event they try to shut me down one day because they don't like what I am teaching you guys. Okay, and that is the absolute best way to support my work. And right now it's only $1, who can't afford $1, for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male Secrets coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And again, this is the best way to support me, support my work, and show that you love what I am doing here. Okay, so it's really easy to get signed up. Just click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out. Over here from Vegas, got an excellent view from my hotel room. We've got the, let's see if I can share this with you guys. Got the Eiffel Tower right here, and they've got the fountains on over at Bellagio. There's Bellagio in the distance right there. There's the Cosmopolitan. Got the Aria in the background. Obviously the Paris Hotel. There's Planet Hollywood, and just here for another month of enjoyment, excitement. Need to get out of the city every once in a while, so I just kind of escape here. It's only a few hours from LA, and I usually get a pretty kick-ass room, even during busy time like right now. It's pretty busy out there on the Strip, so got a pretty decent view for booking a last-minute trip. But there you go. There you have it. If you've never been to Vegas, You've got to come out and experience it. It's awesome, and I love sharing this with you guys. So until next time.